So we're working on a 3.5 EcoBoost today, but if you're not familiar with an EcoBoost motor, this is the 3.5. These things came out back in 2011. They've made some changes over the years with the fuel injection system, but this one's got both the port and the direct injection. So from the backside here, you can actually see there is two fuel rails. So you've got high pressure direct here. You've also got a port injection system here. The port injection system, you can see a little bit of white residue on the inside of the intake right there. That's where that port injector will inject fuel. One thing that does is it allows you for better fuel efficiency, but it also keeps those valves clean. Without that port injector, the intake's going to clog up with a bunch of sludge from the EGR system. Then on the bottom side, you got the direct injector that sits underneath it and goes right down into the cylinder. We've got the valve covers off. You can see the holes here for the spark plugs. This engine is an overhead cam, so you've got an exhaust and an intake cam on both sides. This one we're doing cam phasers on, so you can see the cam phasers here in the front of the motor, timing chains on both sides. So you've got solenoids here that will activate the oil pressure that goes inside this phaser and will advance and retard the intake and exhaust cams independent of one another. So that's why these little motors can create so much horsepower. One, they have turbochargers, and two, you can adjust the timing here of when those valves open and close relative to the kind of horsepower this thing needs to build, and then also the way it injects the fuel. Combination of all this high-tech stuff is what gets you all the horsepower and torque out of this little motor.